What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're actually working on my KTM and we're going to be rebuilding the motor, but as of right now Vasily is making a video, so we're gonna have to hold off on that. And I figured while I wait for him to get done, I'm going to start on my exhaust system. As you can see, it's all rusty and crusty, and this thing right here is just leaking oil. So I do have new packing from FMF for it, and also I want to get all this rust off and see how these things shine up. You can see it has really good color, like the blue and the purple. So I'm really curious to see how it's gonna look with all of it cleaned off. So we're gonna get right into it and start cleaning this off, and we'll go from there. All right, I'm gonna start with this fatty pipe. I've never done this before, so this is gonna be trial and error. So I'm gonna go ahead and start with the 400 and see how that works. And if I have to go more coarse, I'll go more coarse. My boy Toby's just hanging out. He just wants to play. Look at him. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. I got to do this, though. I got to get this done. You distracting me. So we're going to get started and start sanding this, and then we'll go from there. All right, so it's definitely not perfect. There is still a lot of pitting. I'm thinking what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hit it with a DA and some sandpaper just to really get this process moving on. But I wanna move over to the silencer for now because I think it's gonna be a lot easier to do. So let's go ahead and do that. All right, guys, so the silencer turned out absolutely amazing. I'm really happy with it. I could have went even further with it, but I mean, it's just gonna get dirty and messed up again. So I think that's just fine. Now I'm going to repack it. I did buy the FMF repacking. So I'm gonna repack it, put it all back together, and then we'll get back onto the fatty pipe. Just like that, she is freshly packed, and it's not gonna be spitting oil everywhere. So we're gonna get it back together and get back on the fatty pipe. All right, guys, so I'm really happy with the results. I didn't do it too much because I'm not worried about it. The pipe is going to get messed up again. You know, I'm going to be riding this thing hard through the mud. I'm going to try and maintain it. I am going to throw some rust remover on everything, on the corners and stuff. And if anyone knows a good way to prevent rust, maybe some sort of coating, let me know down below, because I do want it to stay relatively nice. I mean, I will wash it and polish it all the time, but you know, you can only keep that up for so long. So I think we're gonna be done with the exhaust. I don't really wanna put too much time into it because I think it looks really good as it is. And I think it's perfect. So we're gonna go ahead and take this back home, grab a couple tools, and Vasily's gonna show up and we're gonna get started on that engine. Check that out, guys. Look how good it looks with that exhaust. So we're back at our apartment. A lot of people were asking if I was recording in someone's house. This is actually our house. It's just in the back of the other one, but I got all this stuff laid out. Vasily's gonna bring my motor back. As you know, I did bring it over there for him to look at it, but we decided it'd be better to just do everything here. So we're gonna go ahead and start once he gets here. But while I wait for him, I'm gonna go ahead and strip this bike down. I wanna take everything off of it. That way I can get this frame sent out to get powder coated. But man, that exhaust just looks beautiful. I also ordered a new plastic kit. I just decided I'm gonna get brand new ones. And then once that frame is powder coated, This shock I'm gonna powder coat orange also. I was thinking even maybe my handlebars, but I don't know. I did buy that rental bar pad that we're gonna put on here in a second, but this thing is looking good. So I'm gonna go ahead and strip all this stuff off of it. That way we can get this frame bare and sent out to powder coat. Okay, so I went ahead and got a lot of it off, but Vasily actually just showed up. What's up, bro?
How's it going?
Good.
Yeah,
he's actually loading stuff in.
We're finna rebuild this motor today in like 1 hour.
Heck yeah, dude, I'm excited.
I heard they're pretty simple to rebuild.
Yeah, someone commented they're easy to work on, so he's gonna start digging into this thing, and I'm gonna help him, and we're gonna get it taken apart. Yo, hey, so you can just beat this out right here.
Yeah. So on KTM's, KTM makes it pretty easy. You don't even have to press the crank out like on Kawasaki's and some Hondas.
He literally just picked it up and it slipped right out.
It's a new feature also on like Yamaha. Some Yamaha dirt bikes also do that, I think.
Oh, actually, Vasily, look, that presses on. It slips in and out. My.
Oh, the bearing comes with that.
Yeah, my bearing comes with that. We're gonna have to beat that on somehow. Alright, so it is all together. I done torqued all these down to their specs, and Vasily's gonna put this little piece on. That's the last seal for this, and then we can put the clutch on, yeah? Well, we should probably do the other case.
Wait, you're missing the second crankshaft.
Oh, the second crankshaft, yeah. I think we should take this off and put it there, you know, double the horsepower.
Dude, it's ready to rip.
We're gonna keep going and get this motor back together. Alright guys, so my phone actually died, but check this out. We got the entire motor together, and right now we're getting ready to put the piston on.
Yes, sir.
Man, I don't know where I'd be without Vasily. This is so much moving parts, but we got everything together good. No extra parts, and it's looking great.
Yes, sir. See, it's only got one piston ring on it. That's some only small 2-strokes got right there. The big boy one's got 2 rings on him. I mean,
wait for the CR500, bro.
I mean, I think the reason why they do this is just to minimize friction.
All right, so we got one more pin and we're ready.
I personally, on my motors, I'd prefer to run a 2-ring, like if it was an option.
It was an option. I just didn't
Oh,
know
for real?
I didn't know what I was doing.
Nah, this is for the small. So you just back that circlip against the groove, and you want to just carefully pry it in. So yeah.
Imagine you just dropped that into my bottom end.
Wait, where'd it go?
It's in there.
Is it seated?
Yeah, it's seated.
So there you go. We didn't scratch the piston up. It's all good.
Nice. So we're ready to put the cylinder on.
Oh shoot! I put the arrow in backwards. I'm just kidding.
Dang, dude, look at that. All brand spanking new.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I can't wait. All right, let's get this cylinder on. All right, guys, so me and Vasily got this thing back together. We didn't fully get it done because we need to get a torque wrench. That way we can properly torque this head down. But big shout out to Vasily, man. You really hooked it up, dude. Helped me out. And I was really stressing about this, but you know what? Here's that bad crank. And here's a fully assembled motor. So that can only mean one thing. Either A, we forgot to put the crank in, or B, this thing's finna rip. No, but what do you think? Should I paint this motor, or should I just clean it up?
I mean, see, I personally think that's a bad idea because you're gonna be tearing it up in the fields and scratch up that paint, powder coat. Even if you powder coat,
Maybe I should just clean it super
fade.
nicely.
Yeah, I'd say just Scotch Brite it.
Yeah, I'm just gonna clean it super nicely. But next episode, this thing's gonna be fully put together because I ordered a plastic kit for it. And I have a bunch of parts going on it. So we're literally just gonna put this thing together and it's gonna be pristine. If you guys enjoyed this content, be sure to smash that subscribe button and comment down below what you think. Do you think it's gonna run? I personally think it will. I have a lot of faith in Vasily. So be sure to also give us a follow on Instagram at motorhead.co. Link down below. Thanks for watching, guys. Peace.